Hello all you huge Halo nerds. Just wanted to say thanks to everybody that commented on the last video. If it weren't for you guys, I probably wouldn't have made the next video. You motivated me quite a lot, so thanks. So if you haven't watched part 1, I'd definitely do that, because otherwise this part won't make sense. So yeah, go check it out. Alright, let's begin. Breaking Reach's atmosphere, the scarred longsword moves silently through the quiet void of space. A tired Spartan B312 looks out the side view windows, taking a look at the once beautiful planet Reach. Now nothing more than a dusty and glass planet with a new hellish landscape the Covenant carved into the surface of the world. 6 looks back at the center console. It shows the information and name of the orbital outpost, Damascus Station, that the Longsword's autopilot is directing its way to. I really hope there's still people alive there, 6 thinks to himself. According to the information along the Longsword's dusty screen, the station used to be an orbital defense station, but sadly it looks like the Mat Cannon's firing system has been blasted out and its debris most likely crashed into Reach's surface. Suppose I better eat what I can. Might be a while before I can do that again. For the first time in a long time, 6 lets his guard down, removing the scratched helmet from his head. He makes his way over to the storage capsules and reaches just above the medical gurney placed next to the port side of the ship, finding the remains of some MREs placed at the far back of the storage container. Good thing the Jackal didn't find these, he thinks to himself. Whilst he opens the packet of putrid-smelling nutrients that the UNSC provide for their military forces, he moves back over to the half-sliced-up pilot's chair and sits down with his helmet rested on the diagnostic system beside him. 6 leans back and swiftly throws the food down his throat. The faster I can eat this, the less I have to worry about the taste, he proclaims to himself. 10 minutes go by. The ship's center console alerts the rested Spartan, showing data about the docking bay that he is about to land in. Most likely the bay doors have been busted, so that means there's no oxygen in this area, 6 says to himself. The Longsword's landing feet extend from the belly of the ship, and the life support systems flash red warnings on the display of no oxygen beyond the safety of the scrapped steel grey fighter. 6 picks up his Mjolnir helmet and puts it on with a pressurizing hiss as the helmet is sealed back to the armour of the Spartan. He pulls down the handle that releases the bay door, and the oxygen quickly rips out of the ship once again. 6 walks down the ship's ramp into the empty station docking area. He looks around at where the huge bay doors normally are. Looks like the door was melted off by heavy plasma fire, 6 remarks. Guess I'd better find a deeper way into the station then. Scanning around the room, he moves towards a sealed door on the back wall of these scorched walls. The display next to the door shows that behind this door is an airlock, currently empty of any oxygen. The Spartan scans his hands along the control panel so the station's systems can clear him to open the airlock. The door suddenly snaps open as the lights on the door change from red to green, and the display flashes the Spartan tag and information across the screen before disappearing. As he took a step into the air chamber, the station shook for a moment as vibrations rippled underneath the Spartan through the steel floor. 6 turns to see what looks to be a phantom dropship making its way into the dock. The dropship's mounted heavy plasma turret suddenly aims at the Spartan, causing 6 to jump behind some metal debris that had originally been part of the dock's overhead cranes. The plasma fire skimmed the Spartan as his Mjolnir's energy shielding system flashed and depleted instantly. Too close, he thought, as 2 hunters were deployed into the broken station from the Phantom's gravity lift. The Phantom then making its way back out of the station and presumably flying to another area of the station, causing more chaos. The hunters slam their heavy frames around as they search for the now weakened Spartan. With a roar, one of them fires at the metal debris where the Spartan had been hiding. The makeshift cover is quickly destroyed in a green ball of hot plasma. The hunters move closer as they notice that the Spartan is no longer where they once sighted the demon. Another roar of anger comes from one of the hunters, as the other hunter smashes its bulky weaponized arms against the now heated steely floor. The tank-like aliens split up and begin smashing their way through whatever they see to try and find the hidden agent of death. Noble 6 creeps behind a destroyed Pelican in the dark corner of the shuttle bay to luckily find in its passenger bag 2 frag grenades and a Spanker rocket launcher, but with only 1 rocket left in the case. One of the hunters moves towards the Pelican as the Spartan finishes recovering the explosive weapons. As he moves back around the corner into clear sight of the hunter, the angered hulking beast roars once again, but this time with determination. Before the hunter can even finish its war cry, the Spartan launches a rocket straight for the torso of the huge creature. The hunter, shocked with pain, bulks behind its arm-mounted thick shield to protect itself for the next attack. 6 moves fast and sprints towards the hunter just as the hunter changes his stance. The hunter was too heavy and slow to react to the Spartan as 6 jumped in the air and grabbed a hold of the headpiece of the hunter as he flinged around the huge alien and landing gracefully on his feet behind the hunter. It turned as the Spartan unholstered his M6D sidearm and swiftly shoots around in the now exposed hunter's faceplate. Blast of hot green plasma blasts next to him, and 6 dives out of the way before the next blast can make contact with him, and rose to his feet as the other hunter is now charging him only a couple of meters away from the now vulnerable Spartan as fast as it can. Before 6 can even react, the hunter slams into him, knocking him into the walls of the station, leaving a large Spartan-shaped dint in the riveted walls. The hunter moves over slowly to the now unconscious demon. The hunter is filled with wickedful joy as he stands above 6. Just as the hunter is about to make his killing blow, crushing the demon's faceplate with his extremely heavy shield, a bang and a flash of hot white surround and confuse the hunter, and hearing what sounds like humans with their yappy voices, the hunter bulks behind his shield again, waiting for his sight to regain. As the colour slowly seeps back into the hunter's eyes, he realises that the once unconscious demon lying before him is now nowhere to be seen. The hunter starts to feel a huge amount of vibration rocking his wormy form. Heavy firepower is battering the hunter's armour from what looks to be another demon, but only smaller, equipped with the machine gun that had been ripped off its mount. As the hunter is defending itself from the barrage of large ammunition rounds, another small demon slides behind the hunter and places a frag grenade between the hunter's worm form. Stuck with nowhere to get it out, the hunter roars and turns ready to swipe the tiny demon, as the demon then suddenly flies vertically above the hunter and away from what will be now a messy blast. A large pound can be felt through the floor as the hunter explodes from the inside out. Spartan B312 is slowly awakened in what looks to be the command centre of the station. Before any explanation can be voiced, the Spartan jumps up and ready to fight the once menacing hunter, only to find a lady with blonde hair staring at him. "Oh, Spartan, it's okay," a voice behind him shouts. 6 turns his head to his left to see a group of 5 ODSTs all looking at him quizzically. The woman in front of him speaks to the ODST that just made himself known. "Looks like he's still in one piece, Sergeant. Good job." The woman then looks back at 6. "I'm Veronica Dare. I'm with the Office of Naval Intelligence," she proclaims as a smile reflects back off the Spartan's visor. Hey again, you massive nerds. I just wanted to say thanks again for all the comments from the last video. Really meant a lot, really motivated me, so thank you all. I look forward to reading the comments on this video as well. Also, I'm going to be doing a Twitch and YouTube streams on whatever game I feel like, really. So if you're in the mood to watch an idiot play video games, come and check me out. I'll leave a link in the description for my Twitch. That's it. Peace.